It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted. You know, we live in the best city in the world, so let's discover and explore all it has to offer together. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and this is your guide to all things LA.
Pink Star Cafe is a vegan mobile cafe based in Los Angeles, and our goal here is to bring our customers back to the origins of Africa. I'm a first-generation American. My family's originally from Sierra Leone, so I wanted to create a product where I can serve people while they also help serve other people simultaneously. So your everyday cup of coffee, your everyday cup of tea, your everyday cup of lemonade is helping children in Sierra Leone. And I was there during the war as a child. So I wanted to give back to a place that's still being impacted from the war, Ebola, mudslides, and now COVID-19. The idea came up at the end of 2018. I said, hey, how can I make a coffee shop that's like affordable where I won't have to pay like a high rent? So I said, hey, why not get like a coffee truck? We launched 2 days before Election Day, and we actually did free coffee. We did a whole Wake Up and Vote campaign. Obviously, we're in Los Angeles. Everybody wants to be a star, and I want everybody who comes to the cafe to feel like a star. But I also chose the colors that I chose because if you watch the sunset in the evening, the skies are pink and blue with a hint of purple. So currently on our truck, we serve Ethiopian African coffee on our espresso base, but we also give people the option to purchase coffee. We also carry vegan pastries that are also locally made. We don't serve any kind of dairy, so no animals are harmed with none of our products. And our products are original, our products are fun, and they're very tasty.
Can you show me how to make the Pink Star?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so our Pink Star latte is a praline latte with oat milk, but the oat milk has pink and blue antioxidant milk. It's pink dragon fruit, also with blue spirulina. So we top it off with ice. Well, we top off the espresso and the praline with ice, and we use our pink and blue milk, which gives it this vibrant color. And that's the Pink Star.
Oh my gosh. Now it's time to taste, guys. If you didn't know, I'm a real coffee connoisseur, so. My goodness. There's like 3 levels of incredible flavor here.
We chose Melrose because Melrose is like the crowd where this is the millennial hotspot. Tourists also come here, so we're trying to make this like our brick and mortar, where it's like, hey, no matter what day, no matter what week, no matter what time of the year, you can come to Melrose and Pink Star Cafe is here.
From cafes to coffee houses, parks to playgrounds, where do you like to go off script? Now, add this one to your list.
Meet Me in the Dirt actually is a celebration of life. That's what I think of her as. Years ago, my mother passed away, and I wasn't able to deal with the grief of that properly. And so every day that I would come home from therapy, I would get into I gutted our entire backyard. I made a healing garden so that I could see something tangible. The healing that was going on the inside, I absolutely saw something on the outside. And so 4 years later is when this came. Meet Me in the Dirt is literal and figurative. It's us, yes, playing in dirt, but it's us playing in dirt. It's us getting into what really, matters to us. I do birthday parties, so I'm coming into people's homes. I park her in front, and I bring plantings in for them to, do together.
And what do? You teach them how to plant?
I
You
teach
just
them
show
how,
off plants?
and I do expressive art workshops, self-care and expressive art workshops.
Where did you find the van?
Girl.
That's another Oprah.
Yes! Yeah, when budgets are small, and especially for something like this, you don't need to go out and buy something huge or something big. Get something that can kind of contain the dream that you have for right now, that won't break the bank, and that you can put your own sweat and tears in. I laid the floors, I put up all of the wallpaper and the ceiling.
if you're a beginner when it comes to wanting to have a green thumb, okay?
Yes.
What do you recommend? Do you start with indoor plants? Do you start with an outdoor garden?
But if you want to start with something simple, I would get one plant, either a pothos or a snake plant, a syngonium, something that it doesn't require a lot of care,
Okay.
and that only can be maintained in one little pot.
You find anything that looks decorative, you said, that's gonna be a pot, that's gonna be a pot.
So I love things. People know me for driving around looking for other people's trash that I call treasure, the things that I can repurpose into a new life.
Take me inside. I wanna see how dirty it is inside.
Oh, girl,
It's not dirty.
come on.
Come on. Oh, I like that. Here she is. How do you feel when you come inside this oasis?
Overwhelmed with peace and love. I smile every morning. Every morning I come out about 6:30 to open all the doors. The dream is here and now, and so we'll do it on the oasis until we get that much larger space so that all of us can experience healing, and we can do that with nature.
LA Unscripted is just getting started, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to LA Unscripted, where our amazing and vibrant city and its people are the stars. I'm Dana Devin. Thank you for coming along for the ride, where anything can happen, and oh, it does.
Mermaids are real. My name is Saffron, and Dana, I dare you to let me teach you to be a mermaid. I do mermaid performances around LA and Orange County, and then also teach mermaiding classes. So the fitness benefits of mermaiding are added core stability. Also, it's really light on your joints. And then you get cardiovascular fitness, plus it's really fun. Dana.
Hi, Saffron.
Are you ready?
Yeah, oh my God.
This one is for you.
I feel like there's some magic. Something's happening. Look at this tail. Isn't it neat? It is very pretty, but it's hurting my feet.
These tails have a monofin actually made for swimming with 2 feet. So it's an actual device made for swimming. For the flap on land,
Yes.
we're gonna pull our knees up into our belly,
Okay.
and then we're gonna straighten.
But it's actually a decent ab workout.
So this is gonna be a lot like swimming
Okay,
in the water. So start the flap with your tail by bending your knee,
okay.
and then press the bottom of your tail into the ground or down below you as you lift your butt up.
Oh my God, this is such an amazing workout. I mean, not only do I feel it in my core, I feel it in my quads, in my hamstrings, in my butt, even in my arms, holding on.
So then we're gonna start to move ourselves
Okay,
off of the wall.
okay.
And what we're gonna do with our hands, we'll do one at a time. So if we move our hands from side to side,
Okay.
we'll keep our head out of the water. Start to come off of the wall.
Okay.
So we're gonna start to do that.
Okay.
Just gonna, yes.
Wow,
the
look at
hand
you. Okay. Oh
and
my
the
God,
tail.
you're such a mermaid right now.
And normally we would do this in the shallow end. You good? The wall's right here.
It's hard. It's really hard. Okay, I think I might stay on the wall a little longer.
Yes. When learning to mermaid, you first want to make sure that safety is the #1 thing that we're thinking about. With children, always supervise. I recommend wearing arm floaties and then learning on the side of the pool with hands on the pool so that the face is always above water.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I always recommend getting trained by someone who knows how to mermaid before just getting a tail and using it. because it does have some really specific technique, and you always want to maintain the safety.
I started out as a Little Mermaid and I ended up as Ursula. Dana Dare complete.
Now let's check in with our Olivia Dewartoli.
One of my favorite things about Southern California is the outdoor activities, and today I'm learning a new one.
Mountain bike, it's an extreme sport, but don't be alarmed. Anyone can do it. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, they have bikes for you. You can just get on your bike and just enjoy nature. And that's what I like about the sport. That is mountain biking.
What makes Southern California so perfect for this sport?
First of all, the weather. Now that I reside in Simi Valley, I'm taking advantage of the entire mountain range. Everywhere I look is just a trail. So here in Simi Valley, we have all kinds of terrain. So anyone can do the sport. If it's like, well, I want to try it for the first time, just grab a bike. It doesn't have to be a $10,000 bike. It could be a bike from your local sports store. Mountain biking has helped me during COVID times to stay healthy. Again, spending a lot of time at home with the family. You still need to exercise to keep up with those kids. And so this is a great sport. It's free, it keeps you healthy, it gives you stamina.
You're gonna give me a beginner's guide to mountain biking, right?
Absolutely.
What is the first step?
The very first step, Olivia, is size. So why don't you go ahead and take a seat
Okay.
to make sure that is your size. You also want to make sure, which is very, very important, you want to learn how to brake. When you perform the sport of mountain biking, you always want to have control of the bike. You want to brake with these two fingers only. You always look ahead.
Helmets on, let's do it. And tell me about Raw Apparel. What kind of things do you sell and what do you have there?
If you go to rawapparel.com, you'll see that we sell sweaters, t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, beanies. So this is for everyone who loves exercising. If you go at the very top of the website, you'll see we not only sell clothes, but we are selling you a lifestyle. We want you to be healthy. We want you to feel good. We want you to look good. So that's how the idea was born with other friends that were into mountain biking. I was able to just create it finally and say, why not launch it?
Oh, and we are not done yet. LA Unscripted will be right back. LA is like no other city, and we are here to be your guide. Really, LAU, rule number one, we try it first.
Oh, no, Dana. This girl not getting dirty. I have my apron on. I have the professional here, Nicole. She's going to teach us how to make some pottery here in Frogtown, Cobalt and Clay.
So my grandparents moved here actually in 1970. I was born and raised in Frogtown. Growing up in LA, being a Hispanic woman, I never thought that a creative career was even an option. My name's Nicole Reyes, and I'm the owner of Cobalt and Clay. I didn't touch clay till a little later in life, so I was a junior in college, so I was like, 22 years old. But I just felt like the moments my hand touched the clay, it just kind of opened up a new kind of creative field.
Oh gosh.
And then left hand's really strong, just push away towards that table. And I feel like the moment I started to make money off of clay, like selling, my own pottery and just realizing this is a possibility. There's the rings on the wheel head. You're gonna aim for that center circle and you're gonna smack it down. Okay, awesome. Cobalt and Clay is a community ceramic studio, and we specialize in classes, workshops, and memberships. I think what makes Cobalt and Clay unique as far as pottery is just the community setting. We are a smaller studio compared to other studios in the LA area. We're also very family oriented. You get that really kind of small, like mom and pop restaurant feel that some like creative spaces could potentially last. 2 of our well-known teachers right now, they came when they were 18. They just graduated high school, both of them. So now they're in college. It's just been amazing to see them grow along with the business. And then squeeze your hands together. And then at the top, gently let go. 1, 2, 3, let go. Good job. I think it's just honestly really what speaks about pottery to people is just the kind of taking a step back from technology, you know, post-COVID times. You know, it was a really tech-heavy year for the world. Once you start throwing something or creating, it just takes you to a space of just calmness and peacefulness and just understanding, you know, the coffee mug that you have in your hands in the morning, you created a month ago, like with your hands. It's just a beautiful process.
All right, Nicole. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's my little baby, and I'm really proud of it.
Now in this LA Revealed.
I think we're trying to be an introduction to immersive theater for people that might not even know that that's a thing that exists in this world. We had a space in New York actually before this called Dream Machine, and it was all about dreams, and it was, you know, more Instagram photo heavy. So we were trying to think, okay, what's retro and what has a lot of doors that can open up to weird things, and we came up with Madcap Motel. Madcap means wacky and weird.
A little spooked out. What am I gonna see? I don't know.
We were kind of nervous people would think we were a real motel. We came up with this portal to elsewhere, and how was the portal discovered? And so then we built out, okay, who owned the motel? What's the backstory of the motel? And JP Sando was born.
I'm JP Sando, owner of this fine establishment.
March 11th of last year is when we went to launch, and we all know it happened March 12th of 2020. I think being back in this like 1960s Americana retroness is just like a happy coincidence. What's really great is right now mid-century modern is in again. So the space is a mix of new and old, and I think that helps make things feel authentic.
Elsewhere appeared to Mr. Sando when he was in his most distressed state.
There is a lot of training and things that go into it. It's now 50 actors that are all trained, all know each role.
I got a postcard.
Yes, and it looks just like that one.
I wanted to be in a artsy part of LA. I wanted to be in a place that felt like you could not only come to us, but when you walked outside and went to each bar and restaurant or gallery around us, it felt like a cohesive Friday night outing in downtown. We have luckily been sold out for the last 3 weekends, so it's been pretty popular.
And people of all ages.
It was really cool to see every age. It hits home and it has heart and feeling, and I think that that's what's connecting with so many people. I'm really lucky to be able to call this my job, but when I actually think about what my job is and like the people and the family that we've built here, I'm really lucky.
And now our Olivia Dewartoli has this from our sponsors.
What is UBreak iFix?
We fix anything with a power button when it comes to smartphones, tablets, computers, gaming consoles, as well as sometimes even DVD players. During the summertime, there's a lot of problems when it comes to water damage, sun exposure, and we want to make sure that everyone is out here staying safe and getting tips and helpful tricks. Today, we are out here having fun, engaging with people and beachgoers, making sure that their technology stays safe. We're handing out dry bags for devices, and we're doing also free screen repairs and free tempered glass installations today while supplies last for specific models. So the number one tip I could say would be definitely ensuring you back up your data. So make sure the contacts and photos and all the cherishable moments are saved. And second, if you do come into any sort of physical damage or water damage, ensure to do the RICE method, but you definitely want to get it straight to a professional so we can ensure that everything is fixed and resolved in a proper manner.
My phone is cracked. Can you help me?
Absolutely. So a really quick glance at it, it's actually just a screen protector. So it's really good that it's not your actual display.
How do you do it?
So we take off the current protector that it has, And as you can see that crack right there, the alcohol pad wipe and clean it down as all this dust and debris on there from keeping it on for such a long time.
Ooh, nice and clean.
Give it a quick dry with a clean microfiber cloth.
I love that you guys are working out of the back of a truck. That's really cool.
Yes, it's really convenient. So we come up to customers' houses, businesses, even vacation homes, and we go ahead and repair the device on hand. Sometimes it's as quick as 30 minutes. So we peel this off.
Okay.
And ensure that
Oh, this is the scary part. Like a pro.
All right, and we are done.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I have a brand new phone.
Are you hungry yet? Let's see what Jessica Holmes is cooking up.
Maybe you guys are like me, you're trying to eat healthier in the new year. And I'm gonna make a salad with kale, and same thing, kale really good for you. And just easy store-bought rotisserie chicken, or if you have some chicken you wanna throw in here, it would be good with really anything, bacon. So I'll chop up my kale, and I have 2 heads of kale here. About a tablespoon of mustard, good pinch of salt, lemon. Let's do a half a lemon and see if that's enough. Let's do some honey. Just a drizzle of honey to add a little sweetness. So let's mix the mustard, the lemon, the honey, my handy little mandolin, which is very dangerous because it's so sharp. Celery goes in. And then to that, I'm gonna get my dressing going and get this dressed before I add everything else. Chicken. Just some leftover rotisserie chicken. When you start to smell them, just before they get dark on you. Okay. Pecans going in. And we're done. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that for dinner?
I hope you're all having as much fun as I am. A great 7 p.m. date, right? Okay, so keep on swiping right on LA Unscripted. We'll see you next time. Mwah!